There was a daughter of blue-blooded called Oiwa in Yotsuya Seimoncho of Edo for approximately 300 years before. But she suffered from smallpox at the age of 5 years old, and it has become the ugly pockmark face regrettably. Father thought of the daughter who became of marriageable age miserably and brought one unemployed person. The unemployed person who came to hate a long poverty living said that even Oiwa of the bad face might become the bridegroom. Bridegrooms served father well and took good care of Oiwa. And he worked seriously even after father died. Thanks to that, to the boss, he was liked very much. Above all, there was in particular the boss whom he invited to the house well. While he was invited to the house many times, the bridegroom came to like the maid who worked in the mansion. The maid came to like a manly with straightness bridegroom, too. But the bridegroom must be sent back to an original unemployed person if he parts from Oiwa. The bridegroom hated Oiwa of the ugly face, and he became unbearable that he could not meet the woman whom he yearned for. And he sold off household effects soon. He drank liquor and came to play truant from the work. The embarrassing Oiwa went for consultation to the boss whom he favored. However, the boss who knew the relations of a bridegroom and the maid thought to attach a bridegroom and the maid whom I loved and said to Oiwa in this way: "Hide yourself somewhere once. Because after persuading a bridegroom well, and having reformed you, let surely send him." "Yes, please." Oiwa heard words of the boss gratefully and appeared in the far-off samurai residence as a maid at once. The bridegroom, who was pleased with it, spread it saying Oiwa abandoned family's social standing and got married with a maid of the boss. Oiwa waited for the day when a bridegroom came to pick her up. However, the bridegroom does not come to pick her up no matter how much time passes. It is such one day. Cigarette seller who Oiwa knew before came over to the mansion she works. Cigarette seller was asked about the state of the bridegroom by Oiwa and talked about the new wife of a nobleman in the way that it was hard to say. Oiwa, which heard it, looked pale in a moment and deceived me well, curses on you. She cried out and went out with a bare foot. And it became just missing. However, then mysterious things happened around a bridegroom in sequence. When a bridegroom sleeps with a new wife, the ghost of Oiwa comes over and stares reproachfully. And the born child got sick suddenly and just suffered and have died. The beautiful face of the new wife became the face of the gradually ugly Oiwa before long. And all two of them died mad at last. In addition, the family of the boss who coaxed Oiwa has been cursed to death to Oiwa. Thereafter, as the person who lived in the trace of the house of Oiwa died of an unidentified disease, by all means, the people who were afraid of a curse built inari to the trace of the house and held a service for Oiwa. Thereafter it means that the curse of Oiwa disappeared.